Dynamite! How's it going, all you guys and girls in the Illumination? Time to jump aboard the Loom train. It's JJD, JJ Double J, the Illuminator here, the sweet one. Also known by almost countless other aliases and nicknames. We won't get into that right now. I used to have a boss that used to tell people, and I said this before, used to tell people, listen, if you do anything wrong, blah, 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 blah. But the one thing that I don't think I ever said it this way, because the way he used to say it was, if any of you get into any trouble, I don't know anything about it because I take care of number one. And it just made me think today, as I was thinking, I wanted to say something positive today. And once again, I started thinking about my own life as, kind of like what to look at, stuff that'll help me. A lot of things that I say that are positive are things that I'm struggling with myself. I'm trying to keep myself positive as well. But it's okay to think of yourself sometimes for totally different reasons than my old boss. Basically. But the honest truth is, yes, you should be giving. Yes, you should think of others, and that's all. That's just do unto others as you would have them do unto you, and all that. The golden rule. But it's okay to think of yourself first. And I've said this before, but it bears repeating, because sometimes you really need to make sure that you're running on all cylinders to be at your best when it comes to your health, when it comes to your energy, when it comes to your well-being. You need to be at your best to be able to do everything else you need to do, including helping others. If you're going to pass out because you haven't got enough sleep and you're trying to drive the bookmobile now, that could be disastrous for other people on the road. You need to make sure that you're fed and that you are eating healthy, so you don't end up having other type of problems and end up, needing medical attention yourself. But the bottom line is, you need to take care of yourself to the point where you are okay to do the other things you need to do in life. And it's that simple. And a lot of people don't do it. There are a lot of people that think of others all the time compared to themselves. And it's great to think of others. We're supposed to think of others. As a society, if more people thought of others, we'd be a better society. But you have to think of yourself also. And it's okay to put yourself in the mix, If you're cooking for, a church social or whatever, while you got the pan out there, cook something for your own dinner, you know what I mean? It's okay to put yourself in there at the same time that you're doing something for someone else. You don't have to say, hey, I made all of this for you. You could say, I made this for us. I used to have a coworker that used to all the time. I think she worked at for a couple of years anyway. She worked for a private school in the lunchroom, and they would allow them to take a little bit of the food home instead of throwing it out. Unlike the nursing home that I worked at that didn't allow us to take anything home. This was something different. And she would always, and it was great because I love cafeteria food, and I'm probably one of the only people, that I know that doesn't have a problem with cafeteria food. I know a lot of people say, this and that, but me, reminds me of when I was in school, and I, for the most part, like it. But she used to always say, I'm going to take some for me and some for JJ. And everyone that she worked with knew JJ because she would always take some for me. Not every day. It was like a once-a-week thing. But she would take enough for me and enough for her. And it was great because she thought of me in that way. And she didn't have to think of me in that way. But, the bottom line is, you can think of yourself at the same time you're thinking of others, rather. But sometimes you have to think of yourself first. And that's okay. Know when it's time. Know when you're going to say, I'm sorry, I can't meet you that early. I need that extra hour of sleep. I know I'm going to need it for tomorrow. Or whatever. Take care of yourself first. That's all I mean. Anyway, I hope you got something out of this. I know it's something I need to hear every now and then. I'm off to the races. I love you all. Stay safe. Take care. Have a good rest of the day. Be good to one another. Be good to yourself. This is the Illuminator, and I'll be back.
Oh, this porridge makes me angry. Very angry indeed.